I really enjoyed this competition, and because I loved the pieces I was playing, and also I really enjoyed getting a commentary from the head of strings at the Royal Academy of Music.
What I take away from the competition is that I learned how to manage recordings and practice more efficiently.
My main takeaway from the New Talent competition would be about recording. So in practice, for the past couple of years probably, I've recorded myself within practice to help me figure out what I need to work on. But when I was recording for New Talent competition, it was with an image as well, and I thought that it was so interesting actually watching yourself back and actually seeing as well as hearing what an audience or jury member would see. And I think that's something that I'm gonna continue doing now as part of my practice, because it was actually really useful.
My takeaway from this competition is that I get to see so many good performances. Then it makes me realize that I have to work much harder to be the very best.
Takeaway would be of this competition, it has taught me to work under pressure, and also time management. Being in university can be quite difficult to manage your time, but I've learned a lot from this competition, but I'm very happy with what I was able to create, and as long as I enjoyed the music, then I think I did my job.
My biggest takeaway from this competition is that it's not about what place you get. It's all about how much effort you put in it and how hard you try. And I got to hear different students play different pieces, and their teachers taught them different styles, and I learned a lot from other people in this competition. Thanks for having me this year. I hope to see you next year. Bye.
Being the first among the many talented musicians from different countries in this competition made me and my family proud, and it increased my motivation. Thank you for all.
My takeaway has to be that there are no barriers to music competitions. It couldn't take place face to face this year, but it works so well online. And so never to let anything hold you back from sharing your music with others.
I've really enjoyed taking part in the New Talent competition. The feedback was really constructive, and I cannot wait to come back next year.
It's been great that so many competitors from all over the world have been able to take part. And the fact that it was digital, I found a real challenge. It was really strange not to be performing to an audience and to be performing to a camera. So that was interesting, and I've learnt a lot from that. Also, I think that being able to get really helpful criticism, constructive criticism from the judges, the panel, has been really helpful in ensuring my progress and helping myself to develop as a singer. It's been really great to be a part of this competition. So thank you for having me.
Because this is my first time competing in a competition. It was such an amazing experience for me. The hard work that I put behind practicing the songs and then recording the video, and I think that was a really amazing experience to do, and also obviously winning the gold award was amazing because I definitely wasn't expecting it, so that's definitely my takeaway from this competition, so thank you.
My takeaway from participating in this New Talent British competition is watching different participants from all over the world and learning from them. Bye.
What I learned is if you want to learn more in this competition, never give up, have fun, practice a lot, and make this competition something special to you.
First of all, I have acquired a spirit of love for music. And I also feel that music can bring light and warmth to people. At the same time, I also get the honor, which made me very happy. Practicing the cello by myself is effective and rewarding. I also get the valuable suggestion from the judges.
Энэ жилийн тэмцээний хөгжмийн онцлог зүйл бол багштайгаа онлайнаар хичээл хийж, онлайнаар англи руу бичлэгээ явуулж, тэгээд тэмцээнд орсон миний онцлог зүйл юм аа.
I think my takeaway would be that I'm capable of learning a piece in 6 weeks if I really put my mind to it. I've always been slow at learning pieces and new repertoire, and I've definitely not been fast learning it by heart. But this is the first time that I've really set myself a challenge to learn something in such a small space of time, well, for me at least, and I was actually able to do it, which I think is something that I'll be able to use in my favour for future reference, to just try and push pieces through.
Upon entering this competition, one of the biggest things that it made me realise was the importance of music in society. It's a universal language. It thrives throughout all countries, nations, all people, and diversity. And it made me realise how many more people there are in society who are dedicated and talented at the instruments and music itself. And to me, I just wanted to say that us as a society needs to pay attention to those people, given their dedication. And I mean, I strive to be a professional clarinetist myself after high school, and what this competition made me realize was the need to choose a pathway for myself to go down in the future. You know, I'm in year 11, I'm at school right now, and I'm just so close to finishing, and you know, this topic of music is just there, and it does really make me realize that if I were to go down this road, I'd have to dedicate a lot of my time to it, and that is what I'm planning on to do. I just want to say thank you very much for hosting this competition. It really meant a lot to me to be able to express my emotions and feelings through music despite this time of COVID-19, and I will be back.
This is my first time performing in England. I previously performed in the Czech Republic and Belgium. I think England is the birthplace of music. I'm sure I will participate in your competition again.
Every competition is a good chance to put your effort into learning new pieces and performing it and sharing the music with others. One of the things I appreciate the most is hearing from the judges what they think about my playing, so that I can see how I sound from the audience side. Then I can use the comments to improve.
Third, New Talent British International Youth Music Competition gives me great motivation to practice hours and hours, and so my piano skills have improved. I have also learned from other participants as I watched their performance. And finally, I'm grateful and honored to participate in this competition.
Even you cannot do everything the teacher tells you, don't forget the beauty of music.
I had to prepare my 2 pieces within 3 weeks. As soon as my teacher told me to prepare these 2 pieces in 3 weeks, I felt very nervous and panicked. But when I learned it and I recorded it, I felt like it doesn't matter how much time you have, but also how hard you concentrate and focus. Then you'd always succeed.
During lockdown, the concerts that I was looking forward to were cancelled, and it was great having this competition to help focus my work, particularly because I'd been at home for the past few months, and it was great going back into a concert hall.
Through this competition, I have gained more confidence and motivation to continue to work hard for my dream in the future.
It was the first time for me that I played in concert hall without any audience and under studio conditions, and I really liked it, although it was quite intense and demanding. but I learned a lot of my pieces by playing them very often. And I first wasn't very sure about the idea that competitions could also take place online, but I was quite surprised, especially about the awards ceremony, and I really enjoyed listening to the performances there.
I have gained a lot in this competition, and I have become more experienced in recording in the studio.
I really appreciate the comments on my harp playing by Professor Joe Cole, which is so detailed and valuable. And I'm thankful for the award, the teachers, the friends I meet online. Hope to see you face to face next year.
Participating in the 3rd New Talent British International Youth Music Competition was a pleasure, and it was very exciting in these circumstances. I quite enjoyed the Zoom, and it was great to see my fellow musicians on the Zoom.
I'm very honored to be here. I got the Gold Award and comment. I'm very excited to receive from Professor's comments. Very precious. I studied the comments carefully. It helped me a lot.
If you're kind and persistent, any dream could be achieved. Even so, I received a Gold Award. I'm determined to use my superpower of dedication and come back next year with new understanding and more sophisticated performance for the main prize.
Through this competition, I have competed with so many outstanding talents. First of all, I'm honored to win the Gold Award. I thank the judges and the teachers for their recognition. However, I also found my own shortcomings. I will work hard next time. Hope the new talent competition gets better and better.
My takeaway from entering this competition has been to listen to myself playing a lot more often. Because when I first tried to record my pieces, it was a real shock to me to hear myself playing, because it wasn't what I was hearing in my head. I found that listening to myself play hundreds and hundreds of times on a camera has been really useful to help develop my playing.
This competition has shown me there are a lot of talented players, and I want to be one of them one day. There are so many good players, and I want to be better at English and compete in this again one day.
I've actually learnt so much, and after reading the feedback sheet, I've learned that I need to focus on my contact point and just experiment around putting my bow near the bridge and how it will develop different types of texture and volume. So thank you for this amazing opportunity, and I hope that I actually get to see you all in real life. Please stay safe and best wishes. Thank you. Bye.
In the end, about the competition, I feel very nice. Most important of all is experience about competition.
My takeaway from this competition is that music can still happen online. I was still able to put myself under pressure and give a performance, despite the fact that there was no live audience in the room.
What I take away from this competition was a lot of self-confidence and motivation to continue. So, tons of thanks to the New Talent British competition staff and the jury.
I played my favorite piece in this competition and I got a wonderful result. So I feel like I play my best when I play music, which means a lot to me.
I deduce from the result I have achieved here that I am well on my way to make my dreams come true, which is why I have worked so hard so far, but there is still a lot to do, of course, I know. This is a nice feedback to both of my teacher and me that our work together is very fruitful. I am very grateful.
A competition for me was good for keeping me in shape and focus, because you have to prepare. First, you have to choose your repertoire very well, and then it was an online competition, so I had to learn how to record, to set up the videos, everything, and also to practice for the competition. The process, you learn a lot. So it was every day, wake up, go practice, make a schedule, and then I had to record also. And for me, it was something that put me on the way to, to keep some focus. And for me, it was very nice because I got the semester holidays and then nothing. Then I was like, okay, competition will be perfect now because then I can practice. And also the recording part was very interesting for me.
First of all, I'm really grateful to the New Talent British International Music Competition for giving me this opportunity to perform my music. It was the great encouragement and the state experience for me.
I love participating to the New Talent British competition, music competition, because I love to see the other musicians, and I love this ceremony. I know that it was a strange year because of this coronavirus, but I still like playing in the internet. Thank you, New Talent British Music Competition.